Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Um a little bit different, I know. I just came up here because I wanted to um express how I've been feeling. Of course, like I know um I'm do I no I really don't often like to express how I feel in camera, like with certain things I'm going through, but like I don't know. I rather just express how I feel now than, later. So I did write down because it's not like I forget my own feelings, but it kind of helps me remember in a sense. So um I was like in my car when this happened, and oh my gosh. It was like when you have those moments of reality kind of hits you at once, and like that's what was going on. Oh, okay, I could feel myself like kind of like tearing up because that's what did happen. I guess when I was learning to like accept things that has happened in the past, and like I kept, instead of like facing, like, I guess you could say, the hurt I felt, I would tend to avoid it, or I would like let my anger take hold of it, and I will like feel I guess I feel better when it's like, if I feel anger, because I know I wouldn't have to face the reality of like feeling hurt in that situation. Of course, I'm not just talking about like one thing, like, certain things that has happened. And so like um I guess my toxic trait would be like pushing it in the back instead of like facing it or feeling it in the moment. So it will just come back. And of course, it will come back, and I will have to face it in like a very different way. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much what happened. So, I realized when I was like, when it finally like hit me, I was realizing I was avoiding something because I didn't want to face it. But, and not just once, like one thing, I was going through, like it was like multiple things. So I guess you could say like it kind of piled up, and it kind of just like damn, like right onto me. So like that was it really. And like I said, I tend to avoid things that I don't want to face, but I realize I have to move on because I was pretty much ruminating in the feelings of it, or like kind of like reliving in the past, even though it's like I said, oh gosh, sorry. Like I know it's not healthy. So, so I have to like face through it to get over it, or heal from it. And like coming from it, I just realized like I don't want to like continue like putting myself like this. Like I know I need to accept, I guess you could say, reality, instead of living in the past and like avoiding it. And like I kind of like already knew, but it's now like okay, like having, oh my god, I'm so sorry guys. Like having to accept it, and in order to like move on, because like it is like a lot of stagnant like feelings. And sorry, it's because like I opened it and I was like, what did I even write? Like I wrote a lot of like scribbled everywhere because um I don't know, I guess it's kind of, I want to say hard for me to explain how I feel, but like it's just realizing like, you know, a lot of stuff that has happened in me avoiding it and it coming back to haunt me. Or just me like avoiding it because I hate going through the pain of it and the hurt from it. And but that's not how to live your life, you know, having to like push through regardless of feeling so sorry guys, going through the hurt of it in order to, you know, heal. And realizing, you know, I know like holding myself back is one of my main issues, especially when it comes to like facing things head on and, you know, expressing myself fully. And it was so strange because, you know, after like thinking about certain like things that has happened to me and realizing it, that one song that plays all the time on the radio, or like I think it's in Surf, or I forgot that Penguin movie. It's called Drive by Incubus, and like obviously like the main chorus is like whenever tomorrow brings, oh I'm so sorry guys, I'll be there with open arms and open da da. Do you choose water over wine? Huh. Oh yes, water over wine. I believe that's the expression. Is it? I think I wrote it down. Let me see. I don't know if I did or not. I think because that expression like really like kind of like explain my situation. Choosing why, you know, the toxic patterns over water, because, you know, water is clarity, you know. Yes, of course I had to look the meaning up to the lyrics because, you know, I wanted to be sure if this was really resonating, and it was definitely resonating. For the longest, choosing wine over water, you know, the avoidance, the toxic patterns I made for myself, the fear of not taking charge, and, you know, finally choosing to go, you know, water and putting my hands behind the wheel, which is like the main chorus. And it says, whenever tomorrow comes, we'll be there with open arms and open eyes. Yeah, because, you know, I'm having to choose to be hopeful about the future and like what's to come, regardless of feeling the way I feel. So yeah, those lyrics did like they were resonating resonating really really hard. And but yeah, I don't think, I think because for the longest, you know, I think I mentioned being an ex people pleaser or healing from it wasn't easy, because it's like now like I have to figure out who I am and facing like the reality of the choices I make, and like still pushing forward. So yeah. But I think that's, yeah. That's how I've been feeling. I don't think I have anything else to say. I think I just wanted to express how I felt. I don't know. Seems like more like I have to think more internally, I guess. Um, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I want, you know, sorry, I don't think do I have anything? I don't think I do. Let me see. Yeah, I think, yeah, I have to make it this year of, actually, I can't think of the word, actually just, knowing that whatever choice I make, 100%, it's my choice and no one else's. And, knowing, not knowing that how the outcome will be, but still making it regardless of that. I do have friends that I'm happy for, I know we're all going through our own, like, things. Our own, like, emotional, our own emotional turmoil, I guess you could say. So I just hope, they're doing okay. Even if, like, I know, like, if they do reach out, it does make me happy. If not, then just know I'm there. Even if I have nothing to say, because sometimes I don't want to, like, pretend and be like, oh yeah, you're gonna be okay. I just want to be honest, but I just want them to know that I'm here and let y'all know that I'm here. But yeah. Okay, yeah, I know that was gross. I think that's all we have. It's just each other, and being there for each other. But yeah, like I said, I really don't have much to say. I do have, like, moments of, like, doubts in my head about, like, stuff I want, but I know it's not healthy, but I think it is realistic, not knowing, but, like, still going for it. I think I'm not the only one that thinks like this. It is something, I hope to see, come into fruition, but, like, even that scares me, right? Like, it's so weird. I'm very weird. Like, fear of it not coming true, but also fear of it coming true. But regardless, I know I'll be really happy. But yeah. I don't think I have anything else to say. Like I said, I think I'm just pouring my whole soul out in this video. Or, like, trying the best I can. I don't know. I really don't know. I guess, like the lyrics said, like, I don't know what's to come in the future. Just know I'll be there with open arms and open eyes. Yeah. It's a good, hopeful song. That's for sure. So I say like give it a listen, even though you probably like heard it like 1,000 times on the radio. But I think it's still like a very hopeful song to listen to when you're feeling down. But yeah, I think that's it. I will see you in the next video, guys. I don't know when, but I do have somewhat of an idea. We'll see how that goes. But thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry guys, I should have just brought tissues, in the next ride. Bye.